Why was Marvin Gaye murdered? Welcome back to Terry Swoop Videos. As a content creator and lover of Marvin's life and legacy, I have studied the case of Marvin Gaye's murder in great detail and have come to the conclusion that there was indeed a cover-up involved. While the official story is that Marvin was shot and killed by his father, Marvin Gaye Sr., in a fit of anger, I believe that there were other factors at play that led to his death. In this video, I will explore the personal factors that led up to Marvin's murder, why his father was never charged, allegations that Marvin was bisexual and possibly had AIDS, the argument over the life insurance policy, and Marvin's cryptic last words. Marvin Gaye was a talented musician who rose to fame in the 1960s with hits such as How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You.
How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yes, baby.
And I Heard It Through the Grapevine. However, despite his success, Marvin struggled with addiction and depression throughout his career. He also had a strained relationship with his father, who was a strict disciplinarian. Marvin's personal life was also in turmoil in the months leading up to his death. He was going through a divorce from his wife, Anna Gordy Gaye, and was struggling to overcome his drug addiction. A judge ordered Gaye to pay his ex-wife $600,000 from royalties of his upcoming album, Here My Dear. The 44-year-old Gaye still owed Anna just under $300,000 in back alimony. He had also recently attempted suicide by jumping out of a moving car and swallowing almost 30 grams of pure cocaine, which suggests that he was in a very fragile state of mind. At around 12:30 p.m. on April 1, 1984, Marvin Sr. shouted at his wife about the document. Marvin, dressed in bathrobe, shouted back downstairs, telling his father if he had something to say, he should do it in person. According to Alberta, when Marvin Sr. refused, Gaye warned him not to come to his room. However, his father charged upstairs to the bedroom to shout at Alberta, causing Gaye to jump out of his bed. When ordering him to leave did not work, Gaye is said to have shoved his father out of the room and began to kick and punch him. Alberta later told Ritz, "Marvin hit him. I shouted for him to stop, but he paid no attention to me. He gave my husband some hard kicks." Minutes after being separated, Marvin Sr. entered his bedroom and returned with a .38 pistol handgun his son had bought him, pointed the gun at Gaye, and shot him directly in the heart. "I was standing about 8 feet away from Marvin when my husband came to the door of the bedroom with his pistol," said Alberta. "My husband didn't say anything, he just pointed the gun at Marvin. I screamed, but it was very quick. My husband shot and Marvin screamed. I tried to run. Marvin slid down to the floor after the first shot." Marvin Sr. was quoted as saying at the time, "I didn't mean to do it." He pleaded no contest to a voluntary manslaughter charge on September 20th, 1984. On November 2nd, 1984, Judge Gordon Ringer sentenced him to a 6-year suspended sentence and 5 years of probation.
Mr. Gaye, I'm going to impose and suspend the midterm of 6 years in state prison and strike the firearm use clause. You'll be on probation with the probation officer of this county for 5 years.
He tearfully told the court, "If I could bring him back, I would. I was afraid of him. I thought I was going to get hurt. I didn't know what was going to happen. I'm really sorry for everything that happened. I loved him. I wish he could step through this door right now. I'm paying the price now." In recent years, there have been allegations that Marvin Gaye was bisexual and may have contracted AIDS. In the early 80s, contracting AIDS was thought of as a death sentence and would have tarnished the career of soul music's leading man. Because of the early misconceptions that AIDS was Gaye's only disease. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, they have led some to speculate that Marvin's murder may have been the result of a suicide by proxy, to not face the public stigma of dying from AIDS. It is possible that Marvin's sexuality was a source of tension between him and his father, who was known to be a devout Christian. Marvin's drug addiction and depression may have also been exacerbated by the stigma surrounding homosexuality at the time. One of the most intriguing aspects of the case is Marvin's last words. According to some reports, he said, "I got what I wanted. I couldn't do it myself, so I made him do it." Some have interpreted this as a confession to suicide by proxy, suggesting that Marvin wanted to die, but couldn't bring himself to do it, so he provoked his father into killing him. Others have suggested that Marvin's last words were taken out of context or misreported, and that we may never know the true meaning behind them. Nevertheless, they add another layer of mystery to the case and have fueled speculation and conspiracy theories for years. Thanks for tuning in. Smash the like button to let us know you love us. If you're not subscribed, please do, as we continue to grow the channel to 1 million subscribers by next year.